It's 98.7 WMZQ. We are live at Jiffy Lube Live for Fall Fest. Lindsay Ell is here.
Hey, girl. How's it going?
It's good. I've been kind of stalking your shoes for like a while.
Thanks.
Now. I need to just tell you.
Thank you so much.
It's weird because like you'll post a video or a photo or something and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. The music's great. What are her shoes though? She really shreds, but I'm busy, Lindsay. If you could I just get one more angle?
I love you for that.
Sneakers.
I love sneakers. I love performing in them. And my closet is basically a closet for sneakers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
When I talk about your songs on the radio, sometimes I'll just say the best shoes in country music. And I'm like, this is a bold statement that I probably can't back up. But it's true.
You know, I try to do a balance now in between sneakers and heels because I know heels are more of a girly thing to wear on stage. And so I try to mix it up, but definitely preference. I would wear sneakers 100% of the year if I could.
Well, I say choice. You can.
Okay, done.
Forgiven.
Absolutely. Then
it's better
I will
for
bring
your legs.
My Jordans out. Yeah, it is so much better than. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah. We'll get you a doctor's note.
Perfect. Stylist, here you go.
Yeah.
I have a doctor's note to never wear heels ever again.
That's so perfect. So, okay, I want to talk to you about when you realized, because you're Canadian. You were from Alberta, is that correct? Okay.
Very good.
I'm from Buffalo, so I'm not Canadian, but close
enough.
Right.
Yes.
So, when did you know in your musical career, or even just as a young kid who loved music, that you were going to need to move to Nashville?
You know,
your country.
Always wanted to move to Nashville when I was a little girl. It was always that dream in my mind, like from 10 years old on.
Okay.
And so, so it was when I was 19. I went down to LA first and was writing a little bit, and then somebody was like, you know, you should go to Nashville. So I remember the first time I came to Nashville, I was 20 years old. I knew one person's name on a piece of paper. I remember walking off the plane with that guitar, being like, well, if now's as good a time as any, and just trying to make it work. So I would book triples. They call them, you know, I'd book 3 writing sessions in a day, every single day.
Oh, wow.
And I'd go to writers' rounds at night, and I was just trying to network and meet as many people as I could. And I ended up going back and forth between Calgary and Nashville for about a year and a half. So I'd write for 2 weeks in Nashville and just work every single day, and then I'd go back home and waitress and finish up school and play shows and make enough money to buy another plane ticket to go back down to Nashville. And so I would go back and forth for about a year and a half before I could make the move full time.
How long is that flight?
It is a direct now. There is a direct now, but before there wasn't. And so I would take, because the cheapest flights would be the milk run. So I would fly, believe it or not, Calgary to Minneapolis, Minneapolis to Kansas City, Kansas City to Atlanta, Atlanta to Nashville, because they'd have these super cheap deals. And I was epitome of a starving artist. And so I was like, well, I'll just take it. So it would take me like 11, 12 hours to get to Nashville. It was a process.
That's like an M and a W over a map to get you to where you need to go.
Lots of zigzagging, yes.
Well, you're really good at traveling.
Thank you.
Because you were just in Austin, was it last night?
Last night, yes.
Okay, because I saw you tweet about a band that I cannot wait to talk about, Greta Van Fleet. We're going to talk about that in a second.
Please, let's talk about them.
Wait. But I want to ask you what your best travel tip is.
My best travel tip is water. Sleep in water. I mean, we travel like crazy, and to be able to stay healthy on the road, like sleep and water at the bare minimum. As far as travel tip on a plane, I always travel with those like wet wipes, and I wipe down my seat on my plane every single time, which we've been going through a lot of wet wipes because sometimes that's like 2 or 3 seats a day.
Yeah.
But just, you know, there's so many germs on a plane, and you just don't want to be sitting around in all of those germs every day. I'm a little bit of a germaphobe. So yeah, wet wipes, those travel like ones that come in like a little pack of 10 or whatever are your best friends.
Make sure that you're also wiping down the tray.
Yes, the tray.
The dirtiest thing on an airplane.
It is so dirty because it doesn't get wiped down
that
in between the flights. The pocket, even the seat belt.
Ugh.
Yeah, you do armrest, seat belt, tray, window, and then you're good to go.
And then sleep with one in your SARS mask.
Yes, perfect.
Just
so you breathe through a filter of the wet wipe. Yes.
I unscientifically believe that when I am not feeling well, if I Lysol down my bed and change my sheets,
it makes
and then
you
get
better.
into the bed
100%.
while the air is still Lysol-y, I will get better faster.
Yes, it like desanitizes your body. I believe in the same theory.
Yeah.
Yes.
We have a problem. So, okay, you were in Austin last night, and you saw a band called Greta Van Fleet.
Yes.
That band is fantastic, and I don't know if that's the first time. Have you listened to their music?
I've listened to their record a lot. It's the first time I've seen them live, and if people haven't heard them, they definitely need to go check them out. They're so incredible. They are like today's Zeppelin.
So good.
And they are really young. They're all brothers, I believe, and they're like 17 to 21 years old, so they're super young. But the lead singer can sing like you haven't ever heard. Like, really, since Robert Plant.
Yeah.
Like, he is like it's insanity. It was so enjoyable to see them play, and it's just cool to see a band break like that so fast, and it's like really grassroots, and I think they're already booking arenas for next year, and so it's really cool. It's exciting.
I loved when I first heard their album. I was like, is this a Led Zeppelin demo?
Yeah.
From like back in the
know,
day?
right?
It's
It's
really
amazing.
bizarre. But I love the fact that you love music, that you'll listen to all the genres. And one of my favorite things about, and I actually, when we did WMZQ Fest, Carly Pierce and I talked about this, about how the young women in country music right now in Nashville are so supportive of each other.
Yes.
And so competitive as people, but don't compete with each other. You celebrate each other's victories, and I think it's incredible. What I love is that you're each very different people as well. And when I think of you and musically, I just think of how much you shred on guitar.
Thanks.
And what I love about that is that most people wouldn't say that about a girl. And I love that you are feminine while you are also happy to take over whatever people think is a masculine role, whether it's shredding on a guitar or wearing sneakers as much as you want.
Yes,
and I love how much all of you celebrate each other and how different you are, and everything about you musically. I think you're fantastic.
Thank you for saying that. You know, I think Nashville is a really special community, and especially for female artists, because you throw a bunch of female artists in a room and sometimes they're not always going to get along. But in country music, that's why we love country music and love our country music family so much. We do root for each other and we want each other to win, and it's like we're high-fiving each other to the top, and we do celebrate each other's successes. And I firmly believe that each female artist has her own lane. To be a female artist today, I think you need to work a little bit harder and you need to find that own lane. But once you do, it's like we all live independently of one another, and so we almost want to raise each other up, you know. Higher tides make higher ships. That's not the saying, but higher rising tides make higher ships. Whatever
Water
it is.
Water and ships.
You can tweet me. Yes, water, ships, both raise. It's a win-win for everybody is the general consensus. So, I feel like female artists in town is a really good community to be a part of.
Yeah. Anytime one of you posts a picture, the first 17 comments are all of the rest of you saying how beautiful and smart, and it's just incredible
and
to
it's
see.
Amazing because I do honestly feel it's genuine.
Yeah,
you know?
I do too.
It's not just for the face of it. Like we're literally rooting for each other.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's great. Well, we're so excited to see you. I love that our whole side stage is an all-female side stage.
Me too.
Because I got to be honest, like some of the best performers ever are going to be on that side stage. So if you're just on your way coming out here, get here soon to see it. It's WMZQ Fall Fest live from Jiffy Lube Live.